do it like that. They who? They who? They who? Dibby 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 dibby. Dun 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 dun. Hi. Hello. Good morning. Good night. I hope you had fun. I really do. I do. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm not yelling because my wife might be asleep. So, I'm not yelling tonight. How's that feel? How's it feel to not be yelled at? I wouldn't know. Okay, we did it again. Once again. Did it once. Did it twice. I've done it damn near 55 times, I think. I think that's how long I've been doing this. So many times. Over a year, but in weeks that I've done it. It's been more than a year. I skip weeks. Fuck you. You're not the boss of me. Okay. Well, let's just go through it. I had fun. Blah, blah, blah. This song, tentatively titled Your Drunk Friend Putting Their Arm Around You. Because that's what this melody makes me think of. No. You don't understand. You don't understand. I love you, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't drink, but that's how I understand. That's how it works. Okay, what do we do here? Actually some very interesting stuff. So, let's start with this. Okay. Simple patch. We've got vowel going into the VCA, going into Ickery, right? Simple enough. However, there is something else going on. Something else is afoot. What is it? So, what is happening is we have yeah. What is feeding this? Okay, now I remember. Okay, so what's going on is we have into the crossfader, we've got a mix going of the dry signal from vowel. So it already sounds pretty good. Now this stuff, this is the other side of it. What is that? That is the output of the vowel going into the sample and hold on duophonic distribution. So the sample and hold, what it's doing is, so what it does in general is you put in a signal, you hit it with a gate. When the gate's high, it's going to output, it's going to sample and hold. So it's going to take a little pick of whatever it is that's going into it. Could be audio, could be pitch signals. People use a lot for pitch stuff. But if you grab it and it'll hold it. Now what goes on when you add audio rate gates in there, you get this kind of digital bit crush kind of sound. See, that's slower as we turn up. It's going to get more and more. Hear that more fidelity to the original sound. Now, like I said, going into crossfader. Got an LFO on that, making it come. So it has kind of a You notice that the pitch goes down a little bit, and that is because of the sample and holding. You got kind of a slowing down of the pitch because it's being sampled at a slower rate. The rate is actually synced. So I've got it coming out of Batumi. Batumi is up in the audio range. That then goes into into the sample and hold, into the sample input, right? I'm getting a copy of the pitch signal going into time warp and all this stuff over here just as the pitch for the vowel. I've got the pitch going into Batumi itself. So I actually... is there a quick way to do this is the question. Can I... What if we just do this? I wonder what this will sound like. So this is just what's coming out of Batumi. Isn't that pretty? Now that's just a square wave coming out of Batumi, because Batumi can do both LFOs and it can also track at 1 volt per octave. So that's that. Pretty cool. That's what that is. Where'd the cable go? Bum 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 bum. Motherfucker, where'd you go? This has to go back into... This goes into the sample and hold. What the fuck did I just do? Oh my god. There it goes. Goes into here. Do do do. Do do do. Now where's this? This goes in here. Okay. So that's what the digital downsampling thing going on. Sample and hold. It also does this. This is like some kind of FM thing that's happening. Hear that? Don't know why that happens when you go up really high. But yeah, so that pitch signal is going into Batumi to modulate it, and then it's also being cloned into the CV of this to make this. Oh, I'm sorry, I got this wrong. The polarizer, the signal from the polarizer here is actually going into Batumi. Batumi goes out into the sample and hold. Okay, so the signal path is actually pitch signal goes into the polarizer and controls how much that pushes Batumi around. Batumi then goes into duophonic distribution, into the sample input, and that is moving that kind of at a related volt per octave range to the thing into vowel. Sorry, didn't know what I was doing there. Prism crossfader thing going on. Yo, what's up? That's fun. What else we got? Envelope for this is controlled by Abacus. Envelope for this is controlled, for the Prism is controlled by Abacus. Got this. So if I turn this back on. Oh, wrong one. Right. That is just simply Dual Dagger and Chronoblob. Chronoblob is delay, Dual Dagger is a filter, and that is just simply filter delays being sent through the mixer. A lot of fun. While we're still fresh in our mind, we're thinking about digital downsampling and sample and holds. So what's going on here? I'll talk about the way that the hi-hats are being generated, but basically I've got two things going on here. So on Planks is just acting as a polarizer right now, and all we're doing is we're sending into this one. This is going into, what is this one going into? Okay, so this is the same sample and hold signal that's going into the top of the first sample and hold. That's going into vowel. So it's again digitally downsampling the whatchamacallit, the hi-hats, right? Digitally downsampling. So if I can do this. You hear hear how the rate's changing on that? That's because it's the same audio rate modulation that's going into vowel. This is just a straight up just polarized voltage, like a steady voltage coming out of the planks that I'm putting into the track input. So when it goes into the track input, it can, whatchamacallit, oh, fuck did I do that? That's very strange. Okay, anyway, when it goes into the track input, it's just on, off, just a switch. But then I can also mix the two. So this is kind of like on, and then it's also being dinged, so it has a little bit of both going on. Not quite the same. Anyway, that's cool. It's just a cool way to add some timbre changes to the hi-hats or anything. Kick drum. Okay, let's see if we can figure this fucking logic thing out. Alright, so I've got Excite is coming from Steppy. That is being split and going into the first and input on ES, right? So and that then just goes down to here. This one goes, so then we have coming out of this one, what is that division? 1/6 is going into this other side here, and then that is eventually going into and then okay, so this basically all that's happening is I've got a 16 clock going in there. It's being interrupted by the kick and this 1/6 thing. So we've got up here on the top left, we've got the kick down, and that's just the standard and break pattern, bump, 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 bump. Next one down, middle, second down on the right, we've got the 1/6 then, and then we've got the 16 times 16, right? Or is it times? It's probably times 4. No, times 2. Times 2 going into the exclusive OR gate, the top of that, which is then going into one of the inputs for this. So that's just going to give this tick, 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 tick. So it does it. So because it is catching a little bit from this, there's going to be a little bit on there. You get that did it. But then we also have this one, which is going into the choke, and that is just a straight ×4 gate going in there, and that's going into the choke. So it's mostly choked, but these little offbeats are going to cut through. So no choke. Cool, but not a lot of fun. Okay, and then rings. What's rings doing? Rings is pretty standard. Rings into beads. No big deal. Beads is like in my standard tuning, which is time all the way to the left, which means it's the newest time. Size is to the left at about 9 o'clock, which means it's just reverse and kind of short. Shape, we're doing the LFO shape, So that's about, fucking 2 o'clock. Pitch is all the way up, so that's 2 octaves up, and then the density, let's call that fucking 10 o'clock. Right? No big deal. And then, I have that coming into the return here, so I can also do this because I can do it post. I think this is how I started it. Cool. So you got that without the beads, or without rings. I'm bringing it in and out. No big deal. Had a lot of that today. I didn't like that, but it's just kind of a quirk of the MPC. Sometimes it'll trigger a note when you don't want it to, when you're like switching around. And then finally, got a little into Stardust. So the cool thing about Stardust is that you can just toss a gate signal in it, like a rhythmic, steady gate. Hear that? And then you can just scan around. So this is obviously vowels sequence there. Get that? And then you can pull it down. And it'll always kind of be in tune, even if you mess with it. Tried to mess around with this. I was actually having a grand old time when I was first tuning this up. I should have just recorded right away, because that sounded really fucking good. I don't know. It's still quite fiddly for me. I'm just trying to figure it out. But yeah, basically you just find yourself a little sweet spot. And if you've got it clocked, ding, 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 right? Let's find one. I probably could have made a shorter cut if I was planning on doing this rather than, because this is the whole 8 bars, which probably makes scanning through it a little bit more tricky. You get it. Oh? But it's good. It's good atmosphere stuff. I mean, Stardust is a really clever module. I think everything from Qubit is pretty clever because it really is just a vibe machine. Like, if you can of course you can make everything precise and all that. But it's got the reverb, it's got bit crush and all these kind of things that you can just boom slap on there, and then it's just big out there, filling the spaces. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's all I did today. But yeah, I think that the most successful thing was definitely the digital bit crush. Sick as hell. Why is that not playing? I turned it off. Play, goddammit. Oh. Oof. How good does that sound? Oh, god damn it. I gotta fucking explain over here too. Real quick, basically same thing as last week. I got going into the amp. LFO1 is fast going into the amp. And then LFO2 split out from what it's usually doing. And it's just controlling the VCA, so that LFO going into the amp, so it goes. LFO1 goes into the first input of the VCA. LFO2 goes into the second input of the VCA. The VCA goes out into the attenuator 2, which goes to the amp automatically, but I could route it there if I wanted to. All that means is it's just doing this. So when this comes up, and so LFO2, I can make it go faster. Doesn't really make sense when you do it this fast. Get it? So LFO1 controls how fast that goes. This controls how quickly it comes in. You get it. You're all really smart, me too. I mean, I just love LFOs, Okay, we had fun. Good night. I